Hey, everybody, and welcome. So, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a look at more of Ceco-USA's bullcrap and why they're kind of sketchy. So, here's another thing. We're going to About page on both of their websites. We're going to go to locations and whatnot. But, Cygolite's location, business of operation. Okay, we got an actual location on their About Us page. We go to Ceco's About page. Nothing but an email. You can stop the video and look for yourself and see if you can find any location mentioned in this. But, like I said, no location. Support. No location, just an email. Warranty, no location, just an email. Warranty limitations, no location, no location, no location. Blah blah blah. Only available in USA. Where to buy? Amazon. Wow, pretty simple page. Amazon, eBay. And you're probably thinking, well, look at the eBay page. You can look at and all their seller location says is Los Angeles, California. No Pacifics whatsoever. So, and then if you go to their Amazon page, I know you're probably all thinking, well, they have an Amazon page and they have seller information. Yeah, well, look at that, they do. Hmm. But this is where you guys are gonna go and start barfing and be like, whoa, what is this about? Because I put in these two, as you can see on the top page, of their locations. So we go to Cygolite's location. Okay, this is Cygolite's location. Looks legit. We have a business center area location right here. This is Sego's location. Cygolite, Sego's location. Okay, so we'll go for Cygolite's location first. Okay, we got a bunch of business buildings and all that stuff. And we got a warehouse, HQ, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty legit. Okay, that's a legit business headquarters. Okay, now we're gonna go back out. The only department store building next to that entire business location area and little Mexican food places and whatnot is a Albertsons. Okay, so this is where you guys are gonna start going. Wow, what? Where did this? Where they come out with this location? So we already can see we got Target, we got a Walmart, Supercenter. Looks like a bunch of department stores. Oh, Chick-fil-A. We got In-N-Out Burger. Okay. Hobby Lobby. We got a bunch of departments. Oh, what the freak? We got Ralph's right next to the supposed business. Hmm. Got a Caesar Capson place. We got an Arby's. Ooh, got more fast food places and whatnot. So as we zoom in here, we got a clothes doctor. We got some kind of math and reading center. We got a salon. We got a third place coffee. And then we got a foothill post and shopping. But do you guys see any kind of warehouse or, you know, business headquarters? Do you see anything, guys? I don't spot anything in this location. Can you see anything, guys? I don't see a single thing. I don't see any kind of business, warehouse, or supposed headquarters, anything. This is what is known as a fake address that people basically pull out of their butt and be like, "Whoo! Yeah, we'll make that our location." Blah blah blah. A lot of Amazon sellers do this on fake products, like some companies that, like, there aren't legit product companies. They'll be like Blue Products or Epic Company or this company or that ability, and look at that seller page and you find out that there's just a bunch of random Chinese characters. And it's like, uh, again, legitimately just pulled out of their butt. We'll just throw in a location and say, that's good for us. And if you look at their eBay page, all it says is Los Angeles, California. Wow, that's pretty Pacific, guys. But let me tell you this. Does that look like it's Los Angeles? Because, that's quite far away from Los Angeles. Yeah. So, no business location, no information of the location, no warranty information about where to ship it to or anything. And who knows if they use an actual legit, you know, place where you ship it supposedly for getting refixed or something like that. Which they probably even don't. They probably just give you a new product and say, "Oh yeah, screw you guys. Here you go. Just have a new one." Like a lot of other third-party sellers, they'll just be like, "Oh, it broke. Well, okay, we'll ship you a new one." Because they don't do any repair or piss. They just sell and just say, it's screw you guys, give you the middle fingers, blah blah blah. Frick you guys. I'm just taking your money. You can take my crap product, and, frick off. I mean, seriously, guys. This this is what people would probably be like, well, this is stupid. There's no, I mean, literally a person within 1 hour can come up with this amount of bull crap and throw in a page like this. A lot of people that make, I know of experience of making any kind of website would be able to pull this off within about 1 to 2 hours and be like, "Woo! I look like a legit company." Ooh, 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 ooh. That's how bullcrap this is. And again, this is all like just copy off of Cygolite. Like, wow, ooh, that looks so cool. Ooh, wow, ooh, wow. I didn't know where that came from. Ooh, I wonder where that came from. Hmm. Oh yeah, that looks familiar. Hmm. I wonder about the run times. Hmm. That looks familiar. Boost. High. High. Medium high. Medium. Medium. low, low, night pulsing, steady pulse, daylighting, 4x flash, triple flash, 1 flash, zoom, rapid zap, walk, walking flashlight mode, low battery indicator. Flashlight flashes every 25 seconds indicating 10 to 20 minutes of runtime. You're thinking, yeah, that flashes the indicator on the power button. Nope, wrong. Nope, doesn't do that. You're thinking that, yeah, it's right there. It flashes the power indicator on the button. That's what the low battery indicator does. It flashes that right there. Nope, incorrect. It flashes the headlamps. Now, where did I see that ability before? Hmm. Where did I see that before? Hmm. Hmm. Thought I saw that somewhere. Yeah, the Metro 400, the Streak, all the Metro series, the Streak series, the Metro Plus series, not the Pro series, only the Plus and the normal Metro series, all have the flashing indicator on the headlamp themselves. When the battery is low, the headlamp itself that produces the lighting ability for what you're looking at ahead of you will flash every so often, indicating low battery functionality. Now, what is unique only to Cygolite that Seagull cannot copy because it's proprietary for Cygolite is Cygolite has a unique functionality regulator system that's built into all of their Metro series flashlights. I'm not sure about their Dart, Dot, the Dash series, Zot, stuff like that. I know it doesn't work for the Ranger series. I'm not sure about the Velocity series though. Um, but they have a built-in regulator system that is unlike other companies. Say for Cat Eye, Lausanne, uh, Light and Motion, Knight Rider, company brands like that. No other company has this technology. And I'll tell you that in a second, but I'll tell you the main thing that a lot of companies do. They all use a 18650 cell or a 21700 nowadays. These lithium cells cannot drop past a certain voltage system. The same thing acts like a lead acid battery. You don't want them to perform past 12 volts or so forth. Because if they pass that, then the battery pretty much is damaging itself, or you have to throw it away. Because if you recharge it from that low point of interest, it could likely explode or have other problems. Exactly same thing with lithium batteries. If they drop behind those voltage points of say 2.8 or 3.0, then they have problem poses. So a lot of companies will basically lock their cutoff functions around 2.8 to 3.0 volts to cut off and shut down the entire system. Cygolite has a unique function that doesn't need to just cut off because they do a regulator system that's special to their flashlights. So a lot of companies will have the special cutoff voltage, but their flashlights, instead of keep on running and running and running, they have to shut down. Everybody gets this. They understand. So when the flashlight goes past a certain time, say I'm running on high, 1 hour and 45 minutes, after about 2 hours, it'll have a low battery indicator for after a bit of that time, it'll shut down. Okay, we get that. Cygolite does not. I can keep this flashlight running until the next day. Mm-hmm. That's their functionality that works differently compared to a lot of other companies. Their technology behind their voltage regulator systems actually has a voltage regulator built into the headlamp system. So when it starts to notice that the voltage is getting below on the internal cell, it actually produces the same effect as what AA flashlights do. Since AA flashlights don't have a BMS system to shut down the battery after certain low voltage, the headlamp starts dim and dim and dim until basically you can't see the LED node inside the flashlight even active. That's the same thing of Cygolite's performance. They have that voltage regulator built into their flashlights that allow it to mimic AA flashlights. So you can run this beyond its low end life with no problems. So it can go and go and go and go until the headlamp is not even lit. That's the unique feature that Cygolite has. All their Metro series has this. But the only series that doesn't have the flash indicator built into the headlamp is their Pro series. That's why I like the Pro series, is because they don't have that annoying flash on the headlamp. It's only built into the power button. But the Plus series do have the power button flashing indicator, but they still have the old school headlamp flashing, as the old school uh, Metro series does. So they still have that. Plus, they also don't have the faster charge time. The Pro series have the faster quick charge times. So instead of 5 hours for all the Metro series and the Metro Plus series, those only have 5 hours. But the Pro series has 2.30 minutes of charge times. And they don't have that annoying flash on the built-in headlamp. That's the cool thing. So you're probably wondering, okay, well that's cool. So Seagull has the same thing. No. They are mimicking it in a sort of way, but they actually still use the old school method of when this amount of time goes through, it shuts down. So they are mimicking the similarity of the steady flash pulse for the low battery indicator as what Cygolite has, but they can't have that longevity voltage regulator going on with the flashlight. And my headset is about to power off, so I have to plug it in. Thankfully, it can be actually charged and ran at the same time, which is another feature that Cygolite has, which is very unique. All of their Metro, all their flashlights can be powered and ran at the exact same time. Not 100% sure if Seco can do the same thing, because again, they don't mention this. But a lot of companies don't mention about that either. But Knight Rider doesn't do this. They can't power and run at the same time, so they can't charge and run while being charged. And you're probably wondering, well, this has a benefit, and this doesn't have a benefit, and that's probably an issue. But this gives you the ability to say, if you have the Metro Pro, like I do for the 1100 or 1200 or 950, you can run on low setting mode permanently on a external power pack. Medium, you can double your runtime. So instead of 3 hours, you can extend that to 6 hours or above. On high, you could probably get just slightly a bit more time by maybe 10 to 15 minutes or something like that. Boost, no, too much power. But that is the unique feature you can do with all their lights. You can extend it a little bit. Not much for the older models like the old Metro series, but quite a lot of ability that you have there. that Cego doesn't have. Because again, they're just copying Cygolite. They can't copy a lot of their stuff, but they try and look good. But they don't have the real stuff that Cygolite does. So they're half price? Sure. But do they actually have the legit full on things that they say? Unlikely. Maybe they have pretty decent brightness. Maybe they have pretty good, okay runtime. But a lot of stuff comes more down to the actual features and internal abilities of the built system to the flashlight. Like, not only does the features matter, but also looking at the small details that a lot of people just go, well, it's cheaper, it looks like it's great as Cygolite, I'm gonna buy it anyways. Nobody really goes in depth like that. But if you do research, you can find the smaller details that actually mark why Cygolite is better than going for off-brand like this. Because you can see the build quality is a lot better. They actually put in their effort to design it correctly instead of just, look similar but not really design it on the actual effect of all the performance that's going down it. The reason why Cygolite has the appearance that they do in their flashlights is because of a lot of taking into effect of how the power performance affects the headlamp. So if you look at individual companies like for say Knight Rider, you can see they have different kind of quality touches that a lot of companies put into the difference of where they pack their heat sinking ability for their lights and how they design their lights based on that heat sinking performance. So Cygolite has their heat sinking performance like this. Knight Rider has their heat sinking performance based on that. Cat Eye has it this way, and such forth. They built their lights based on the heat sink of the light itself before they built their alloy casing. So they understand that the heat of the dissipation of the light matters first before we start designing of the actual light itself. So when it comes to a company like Cego that just basically copies Cygolite, they're not actually thinking about the actual main problem of the entire light itself, and that is the heat dissipation of the design. They just think that they can mimic the design and look cool, but does the actual performance hold up? Unlikely, because when a company does this, they have no research into what actual depth that this company actually has produced. So they just try and pull out of their butt and think they're gonna be good. That's like the same thing as basically copying MSI's laptops and such. We're gonna look the same look design like that, try and get the same features, but there's more in-depth details to everything inside of it. The fans, the fins, the heat sinking, stuff like that, that really puts the thing of what matters the most. It's not just the appearance that look good. It's not just, oh, we have the same features, but we're half price. It's more into the actual product than just meets the eye. So when you get down to actually understanding that, that's why people actually can see the difference between a fake company like this and an actual legit company as Cygolite. because when they actually have their depth and their research down, they're not just pulling out of their butt and saying, yeah, we're good. So, there you guys go. Peace out and have fun.